Hello, guys. Horror lives on. Back with another video. I didn't get to do one yesterday because real busy. But today's Sunday evening, so I'm gonna do it today. Movie I'm gonna be reviewing is from 1972. It's directed by Wes Craven. It was his first film debut, and it did spark a bit of controversy because of how violent it was, how disturbing it was, and how nasty it was. The movie was basically like it was made ahead of its time because people weren't ready for that in 1972. It's it's only 84 minutes, but it was rated. It's unrated, which means it was rated R or rated X. It was banned in the United States for like several years. It's considered a classic in the genre, but it's not for everyone. It's very disturbing. It's kind of like it's kind of shocking. The movie is The Last House on the Left. Like I said, this was released in 1972. It is unrated. Like I said, um, it tells the story of two girls named Mari and Paige. Mari and Paige. They well, Marie or whatever her name is, like 17 years old, and her and her friend they go out, and well they're on their way to a concert, but they want to score some drugs first, and they stop by this, and they talk to this stranger named Junior Stilo, who offers them drugs, which is stupid. If someone offers you drugs, why? Anyone would just walk the fuck away in any situation, but well, so that's where they meet the people, the bad guys. Um, they basically get kidnapped, they assaulted, they get taken to the woods. They are forced to actually perform sexual acts on each other because by the bad guys. They get raped. One of the girls gets her entrails ripped out. Another one gets shot in a lake. Shortly after, they head to a house, which is one of the girls, which is one of the house of one of the girls' parents. And not long after they find out about her identity. So once they find out their identity, they get revenge. The son, he actually does. It kind of was his fault that they got raped, but he didn't do anything like he wasn't involved with raping, but he was there and he kind of felt bad. Um, so when the parents find out, the son helps the parents get revenge on his dad and the brother and the lady. There's a lady in there too named Sadie, and she's just as sadistic and twisted as they are. Um, so yeah, the mom she killed one of the guys by biting off his junk, and then that's when they hear it. The main bad guy Krug, he puts up a fight against the dad. The dad sets a trap for him. He goes down to the dad goes down in the basement, gets a chainsaw before they set traps. Another lady tries to help out, the lady Sadie, but the mom slashes her throat in the lake. The girl's already killed. So yeah, the girl's already killed. Yeah. So the dad he sets up a trap for the guy, and the guy becomes scared now. He becomes like, oh shit, So yeah. Um, and so the parents kill the people, and the cops arrive shortly after, like right when the dad's about to hack up the main bad guy. They probably did go to jail, but hey, it was out of revenge for harming their daughter. So, that was all on the cops. It was the cops' fault that happened too. The cops should have actually been one. The thing that I don't like about this movie. This is a sick, twisted, sadistic, violent, shocking movie about rape and assault. But they add humor in it. It's like they add humor in it. Like the cops are humorous. Um, it has hippie music. Like I get it was 1972, but the music is kind of the music choices are kind of hippie-ish and hokey. Um, some of the songs are by David Hess, who played Krug, Stilo, the main bad guy. The soundtrack is basically sung by him, the main bad guy in this movie. David Hess. One of the songs is called "The Road Leads to Nowhere." Um, but fun fact, Wes Craven would David Hess would go on to star in another Wes Craven movie, 1982, called Swamp Thing, and I was also directed by Wes Craven. That was less violent than this movie. It was still pretty violent. But that was pretty cool. Um, another fun fact is that Wes Craven had to trim down 9 minutes of this movie to, so he can get R rating, but it still wasn't enough. So he managed to get the R rating into this movie, still, even though the MPA said no. So that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, this movie is kind of disturbing and shocking. It's not for everyone. I get it. If you don't like rape, that's fine. Um, yeah, like I don't mind. Like I don't like rape. I just fast forward that part. Honestly, I don't watch that part. I'd rather watch nudity than to watch that part. I don't like rape or pedophilia. I don't like any of that, or necrophilia or incest. I'll fast forward those parts. But yeah, this movie it does have a little bit of humor in it. It has like some hippie stuff, and the music too is hippie. But I'm not gonna complain. It's 1972. But this movie was kind of violent for that time because people weren't ready for this type of stuff yet. But like it's from the master of horror, Wes Craven himself. His movies are always violent. But this movie isn't. This movie isn't too bad. It is very disturbing. If it was on TV, it would be. If it was on TV, it would be probably TV mature because of how violent it is. Um, this is basically torture porn. It's basically Saw. This is basically Saw, but 30 years before Saw, basically. It is unrated. They made a remake of it, and I'll talk about that sooner. But the remake was much more darker than this. Uh, the rape scene, there wasn't as much nudity in the remake as there was in this one. The remake it actually looks much more. It doesn't look as hokey because I guess it's realistic. But I didn't know. I didn't even know this was an original. Like when I first heard about Last House on the Left, I thought it was an original movie, but I didn't know that was a remake until I heard about this one. I was like, 1972, and I was like, okay, because the remake came out in 2009, and when at the time I didn't know there was an original until until I just read about this. My dad ordered this for me online at Best Buy. It was like 2015 when he ordered it for me, and I've been a fan of this movie ever since. Like I said, some people prefer the remake. I like both original remake. This is cheesy, but it's 1972. Come on. Uh, it's one of my favorite Wes Craven movies. I saw some of this one, Nightmare on Elm Street 1, Scream 2, Scream 1, Shocker, People Under the Stairs, Swamp Thing. I guess those are like my only good Wes Craven ones. I like my favorite ones. Yeah, this movie was banned in the United States. This movie was, a video nasty. Just like I Spit on Your Grave, the original from 1978, that was also banned, and I'll talk about that sometime. But yeah, if you guys don't like rape, that's fine. I mean, you don't have to watch this. But if you are gonna watch this, skip the rape scene. If you watch this for the first time, there's gonna be a rape scene. But after you watch it a second time, repeat viewing, just fast forward it. I don't like rape. I don't like pedophilia. I don't like necrophilia or incest. So I skip those parts, or I just fast forward. Um, but this movie isn't that bad. Um, yeah. Yeah. This movie pretty horrific. These girls were innocent, but this is a revenge, rape and revenge, and that's why I like revenge. When they get revenge. So I don't like the rape, but I like the revenge scenes. Like I said, I rather watch nudity. I rather watch a girl walking around topless. I rather watch a girl walking around topless than to watch rape. Yeah, but like I said, the remake had rape. I Spit on a Grave movies had rape. Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween had rape. I just skipped that scene. But this movie is gratuitous, violent, explicit, dirty, shocking, intense, but it's a classic. It's only 84 minutes. It's a short movie. It feels short. Like I said, not really for kids. If you have kids or if you have like younger siblings, don't watch this around them. Watch this by yourself. You know, like I said, not for kids. So let me know what you guys think of this movie. This movie is a classic. Wes Craven, his his very first film he ever directed. One last fun fact: the name of the girls, Collingwood, Marie Collingwood, the family Collingwood. That's the name of Wes Craven's high school. So nice little nod in there. So another fun fact is that the name Krug, short for Krueger, Wes Craven going to use it in Nightmare on Elm Street for his villain Freddy Krueger. But yeah, I love this movie and the remake. Like I said, very disturbing, shocking, not for everyone. But but if you guys, those of you have sick minds, if you guys find enjoyment in rape, then something wrong with you. But if I don't like rape, that's fine. It it's not. It doesn't mean that you're sick or twisted if you watch this movie. Just fast forward the rape scene. That's all. But yeah. This movie's awesome, very disturbing, like I said, but it's a classic and I love it. It's cheesy and hokey, but it's good. Uh, so what do you guys think of Last House on the Left, 1972? Um, Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Yeah. So I'll be back sometime with another video, maybe tomorrow or later on again. But stay safe. If you're gonna go out, cover up with a mask. Keep 6 feet apart. If you're gonna touch anything, wash your hands. Um, October's coming around. A lot of crazy shit happens during October, so just be careful. Enjoy yourselves. Signing off.